Dear students, welcome to the online class of English language. The eighth topic is comprehension. Children, a comprehension exercise consists of a passage upon which questions are set to test the student's ability to understand the content of the given text and to infer information and meanings from it. It involves a thorough understanding of the given passage consisting of one or more paragraphs. It is meant to test the understanding skills of a student. So children, in the examination, there will be a passage followed by different types of questions that are to be answered on the basis of the information given in the passage. Children, here are few points that you have to keep in your mind while attempting an unseen passage. Number 1. Read the passage fairly quickly to get the general idea. So the first thing is that you should always read the passage so that you understand the general idea of the given passage. The second point is read again a little slowly so as to know the details. Now, once you've read the passage, now you will read the passage slowly so that you can understand each and every detail given in the passage. The third point is study the questions thoroughly. Turn to the relevant portions of the passage, read them again, and then write the answers. So children, once you've read the passage, then you go through the questions and quickly you can mark the answers in the passage. The fourth point is use complete sentences. So children, you don't have to write one word. You have to use complete sentences. And the fifth point is that no information from outside the passage should be included in your answer, even if that information is related to the topic and you know that. So you have to stick to the passage. Alright children? Now children, open your book to page number 120. Australia's marsupials. Now let's read this passage about Australia's native animals. The koala is a small animal found in Australia. It has a large head, a big nose, and long ears. Its body is covered with woolly fur. It looks very cute and cuddly. The word koala means no drink. Believe it or not, this creature does not drink water. It is marsupial. Like other marsupials, the mother koala has a pouch in which it carries its baby. The koala lives on trees. It eats leaves of the eucalyptus tree and the tender bark of gum trees. Unlike many other animals, the female has only one baby at a time. The baby stays in its mother's pouch for 6 months. After that, it climbs on its mother's back and rides with its arms around her neck. Some years ago, koalas almost became extinct. The forests in which they lived were cleared for farming and building towns. They were killed for their warm and beautiful fur. These lovable animals are now protected and are no longer in danger of becoming extinct. Another creature that lives only in Australia is the kangaroo. It also belongs to the marsupial family. A baby kangaroo is called a joey. It lives in the safety of its mother's pouch. Then it wriggles around till it pokes its head out of the pouch. When the joey becomes too heavy to be given a free ride, its mother pulls it out by its tail and puts it on the ground. All kangaroos are jumpers. They have strong hind legs that help them leap. Their thick, long tails help them balance. The tail acts like an extra leg. Kangaroos like to move around at night. They graze on vegetation. The red and grey kangaroos are the big ones in the roo family. The male kangaroo is called a buck or boomer. The female is called a doe. Some species are named blue flyers because of their blue-grey coats. Now children, I have read this passage once, but you will read it at least 2 to 3 times to understand. Alright? Now let's see the question answers. So the first question is, describe how a koala looks. So the answer is very easy children. It's in the first paragraph itself. You can easily find the answer. So a koala is a small animal found in Australia. It has a large head, a big nose and long ears. Its body is covered with woolly fur. It looks very cute and cuddly. The second question is, what does the word koala mean? So again children, it's straight in the passage. The word koala means no drink. It's a straight answer children. The third question is, what does a koala eat and where does it live? So children, the answer is that the koala eats leaves of the eucalyptus tree and the tender bark of gum trees. The koala lives on trees. The fourth question is, what does the kangaroo use its tail for? So children, the answer is, the kangaroo uses its tail for pulling out the joey when it becomes too heavy to be given a free ride. With the help of the tail, the kangaroo puts it on the ground. The next question is, what are male and female kangaroos called? So children, the answer is, the male kangaroo is called a buck and the female kangaroo is called a doe. And the last question is, name 2 kangaroo species. And the answer is, the 2 kangaroo species are red kangaroos and grey kangaroos. Now children, put a cross on exercise B because this type of exercise will not be asked. And put a tick on exercise C. Now let's do exercise C. Pick out the opposite of these words from the passage. So the first word is small. So the opposite of small is big or large. The second word is doe and the opposite of doe is buck. The third word is female and the opposite of female is male. The fourth word is chilly and the opposite of chilly is warm. And the fifth word is front and the opposite of front is back. Now let's mark this children fast in your unseen passage. So underline the word large that is given on the first line, and the same line big is also given. Now the opposite of doe is buck, and you can find this word on the second last line. The opposite of female is male, and again you can find this word on the second last line, the male kangaroo. The fourth word is chilly. Chilly means cold. So children, in the first paragraph, the second last line, where it's written warm and beautiful fur, so you have to underline warm. And the last word is front, so you can find this word in the first paragraph on the 7th line, where it's written on its mother's back, so underline back. So children, question answers, pick out the opposite word or make sentences. These are the exercises that we usually ask in comprehension exercise. I hope it is clear, children. Now in your English language classwork copy, you will not copy the passage, but you will do the question answers and exercise C. I will post the question answers and exercise C separately, so you don't have to worry. Now with this, children, we have finished our half yearly syllabus, and soon I will be posting the revision worksheets, so prepare well. All right, thank you.